Hey y'all, it's me, Alex. So, Biden Beauty is actually a thing in 2020. I did not have this on my dystopian hellscape bingo card. Biden Beauty was created independent of the Biden-Harris campaign, but they did reach out to get the campaign's blessing to use the name. And Biden Beauty has one product, a blue sponge. It's called the Biden Beat. It retails for $20.20, and it's blue because blue cancels out orange. I've also heard that there is a Kamala Harris highlighter on the way as well. And I definitely think that this is a capitalist gimmick meant to profit off of the anxious political climate of our time, but it inspired me to make, I guess I'll just make this into my annual series of politically charged makeup humor. Last year I made a video about if the Democratic 2020 presidential candidates were makeup brands, and Biden Beauty has inspired me to think about what are some other things that Biden Beauty could come up with? What are some things that we would see in a Trump beauty campaign? Maybe even some third parties as well. So I've got to thinking just a little bit. This is all in good fun. This is all humor. Don't take me too seriously. The only thing that you should take seriously is making sure that you stay informed about the actual political issues of our time and making sure that you are fighting for causes that you believe in. That is what you should take seriously. Don't take my humor seriously at all. This is all in good fun. Now into a light roast of Biden Beauty and any other presidential makeup campaigns that we might see before the election. So first up from Biden Beauty, after they released that sponge and that highlighter, I could see them putting out a waterproof mascara. Do you know why? Well, it would be perfect for when you're going to the polls and voting blue no matter who, and thinking about all the other candidates you could have had instead. And it's also good for protests because, contrary to popular belief, any establishment person will tear gas you. I could also envision them putting out a neutral nude lipstick because that would be just as wild and out there as Biden's radical socialist policies. I think that also they could really use like a nice blush in perhaps a millennial pink color to really demonstrate how committed they are to listening to the younger generation, you know, despite the fact that most millennials are now like whole ass adults and the actual younger generation is Gen Z, you know? We're just keeping with the times, just the times, you know? And finally, the Biden Beauty line would finish off with the bare minimum setting powder, so that way your makeup never has to make any meaningful change. Now, if you know me, you know that I am an equal opportunity roaster, so let's think about some of the things that we could see in Trump Beauty's line. Easy one, a foundation that oxidizes no matter what shade you get, so that way you can always get the perfect orange tint. There would also be a setting spray, and it would be guaranteed to make your makeup last longer than any White House staffer has. And of course, we have to have a rainbow highlighter to show that Trump is a real friend to the LGBT community by profiting off of them in the way that only straight people who secretly hate us can. I would also love for them to release a liquid lipstick. Perhaps it would be similar to the formula of the original Wet n Wild lipsticks, you know, the ones that they had before the liquid catsuit lipsticks, because you know what? That lipstick literally glued my lips together Thanksgiving of 2015. And you know, I think it would just make perfect sense since we're all about silencing people who disagree with us. And finally, Trump Beauty would also have false lashes. Why false lashes? Well, it's just to remind you of the false hope you had in 2016 that it wouldn't be that bad, despite every marginalized person telling you that it absolutely would be that bad. Now, of course, you know, I have to bring in some of the third parties, but I'm also only so funny. So here's just a couple ideas that I have for some third party makeup lines. Now, Green Party, easy. That was an easy makeup line to figure out. Everything there would be green, because I'm not smart enough to write a better joke about that. And of course, with the Libertarian Party, I couldn't forget them. But honestly, with the Libertarian Party's makeup line, well, all of the ingredients would be so deregulated you're never actually entirely sure what's going on your face. Now, I would write more jokes about all of them, but coming up with ideas for makeup lines based on political parties is just about as hard as getting a third party to be recognized by our two-party establishment. That is my short-ass, jokey parody video. Thank you for hopefully enjoying my politically charged makeup content. This will happen about once a year because that's about how often I actually come up with good ideas for stuff like this. So I hope that this was something that you had fun with. This was all in good fun to me. I enjoy it because, quite frankly, 2020 is so goddamn dystopian that this might just be just about the only healthy coping mechanism I have left. If you have any ideas for what you could envision seeing in a political makeup line, please let me know down below. We can continue this joking conversation. If you're thinking of leaving a hateful comment, why not actually do something productive with your life? Or if you're just like generally caring, for anyone who's watching this video, I am leaving a list of organizations, petitions, and just general opportunities for you to become more involved. So that way you can participate in whatever facade of a democracy we have left, or just generally if you want to make meaningful change. I'm going to leave some organizations that are near and dear to my heart down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below for not more videos like this because, like I said, I'm not that funny that often, but when I am, I think I have a few gems. So if you want to be here for an occasional gem, subscribe. And if you do, or if you just so happen to happen back upon my content a little later, I will see y'all in my next video, and I do hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye!